Hello folks and welcome back to IXION, where last time we are preparing to jump to our next destination. We could go whenever we wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait a little bit because there are things I want to do here. We're currently researching the next level of upgrade. It'll take us a while, it'll take us a few more days because we haven't got any tech at the moment. We're just gaining tech passively as fast as we can. The tech lab is producing 3 tech every 5 cycles. But it is slow going. We've moved the steel mill over here. We've moved steel production over here. So we have still have about 50 available workers here. Nice. But we got all this working over here. Our food production can take us maybe to about 1600 people. Maybe it's 1800, but 1600 people. So we are looking towards expanding that much, because adding extra 800 people to our people is definitely feasible. There are 900 in space, and you still have 46 with us. We're currently bringing some more in. Silicon is over there. We'll have to basically change all these to be medium storages at some point too. Okay, but so far so good. Let time pass on as quickly as possible. At the moment, we're waiting for this to be done. Once we have full happiness here, once we're up to most people living in good or better accommodation, we will shift over to having waste disposal here, which you can keep the waste flowing. We'll keep the waste flowing, keep the waste moving well. We're about to finish here. Do we want that to finish off as... Yeah, we'll let it finish off as alloys. Alloys are still important. Alloys are still important to this day. Yeah, the workers have moved over, that's good. Colonist training, do you want colonist training to happen? Let's think about this. Let's think about this completely and totally. We have a full, almost 300 alloy at the moment. And if we go to land again, alloy. Max, actually, look, this is a good point, because that's fine. Stay there and stay there. Why specifically? Because here is extra stuff going, so they're both moving over there. Because Sector 1 has alloy coming out of the waste recycling, and you've got alloy coming out of the thing. And as long as we have full alloys, that's fine. I mean, full alloy is not a problem for us. Really, it's a good thing. Okay, food again. No problems with food. We have such a backlog of food right now. It is actually crazy. Failed to transfer in the last cycle. Why is that? Don't know. It's because everyone's full. It could be because everyone's full. We have so much food at the moment that everyone's actually completely maxed out on food, which means you could probably just turn off mushroom walls for the time being. Well, turn on for the time being. I mean, we don't need them right now. Even just the since we researched the upgrades to the mess halls, where one food feeds 20 people, even without the mushroom walls, we still have 163% our full food capacity at the moment. So it's still pretty damn decent. Docking bay in Sector 2. That's fine. We're bringing in water. Lots of water coming in here. Okay. 69, nice. You know what? I'm going to pre-prepare for this. What's our numbers here? Yeah, so I'm going to pre-prepare this with a small stockpile. Small stockpile for waste. I am kind of concerned about where... Put you... No, it's... position. None of the positioning here is great. Put it here. I'll put you here. We're gonna make this. You'll be there for waste eventually. Although we do need a place for carbon as well. We need another one for carbon too. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Put like this there. Ooh, let's see. Hang on, let's think about this. Think about this.
No more resources available to mine.
Okay, no more mining resources available. That means it's drone. This means it's probe time. Still more, again, I swear they're spawning iron in. Which, if so, that's huge. If they're just randomly spawning iron in, that's massive. There's some hydrogen over here. I mean, part of us does want hydrogen. Just because we haven't had much hydrogen yet.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Come on, give me my... What's the hang on, let me think about this. What's happening after we research you? Because I did say I did have like a whole list of things I wanted to do after this, but this is actually the last on the list. Do you need a Domotic quarter? Smart homes and smart beds that just increase the amount of people, which is, yes, definitely very, very helpful. But in Nihil Cell Protocol, we need false perspective anyway, which makes it even more people live there, or living capacity is going to go through the roof. Which is not a bad thing, it's just, it's going to go through the roof. In memorials, we could, for example, put in Cult of the Vital Impulse, that'll help Sector 2. Bound with the Lunicalism, sorry, oh no, it's complementary diversity will help, eventually help. I don't think he, actually, you're not, you don't have a specialization yet, do you? No, you don't have a specialization yet. You have 1, 2, 3 industries. That's not an industry. That's food and population. Yeah, there's not enough industry here yet. The reason this had that because that was an industry, and that workshop is an industry. They need one more. A second workshop would probably do it, actually. It would, wouldn't it? A second workshop would probably do it. Let's talk about workshop. It's not really required, but we're going to do it anyway. We'll put that there briefly. Just so that it's there. One more point left over. Actually, how are we doing with people? 67 and counting. Okay, our silicon's up is up there. You got the capacity. We could just turn that on. Well, we could the second these people stop getting hurt. I think I can turn you off straight up. Like, you're gonna get built, sure. But is that enough? That might be enough to start to give me specialization here. Because if it is, it's not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you managed to reach specialization at some point. Why was that? Because you have that, which is industry. Industry there. You had me that there. You had basically all these things were on that side, and you have a workshop and the Waste Treatment Center. It was 5, right? Did I miscount something? I don't know now. Confusion. Regardless, 3 more cycles will have our improved technology over there. That's Genetic Conatus, that's Mardic Memorial. We haven't got a population center yet. Come on. The Domotic quarter has been unlocked. Good. Now, what does it cost to make a Domotic quarter? It costs up to 70 people in high quality accommodation. It's a 3x6. Really? It's exactly the same size as one of these. Because I know that is it population? Because that was a 3x3. That's a 3x6. It's also 3x6. Really? Intriguing. Well, I can go straight up there then. How much power do you require? What's the actual maths here? 2 power. That's... I mean, like, it's less efficient in terms of storage space. And it also requires an electricity, but it's as... Nope, we'll build that. Once we've built that... What do you need here, living space? Can you just turn these on now? Start churning more people out? Because surely we can, right? We can just start waking people up. Yeah, we can make another 20 people here, so... So start churning people out. We need workers anyway, so get that built. The more that's gonna start, I haven't got anything in mind, and research is so fast that I don't mind not researching anything specifically right now. Yeah, we are.
A probe has completed its scan.
Really, that's a long journey scan. Yeah, I'm gonna mine the hydrogen over there. Anything else at all? I mean, there's the one back here. There's the messy one over here, but that requires me to move the Tiqqun. I think I can do it if I move the Tiqqun over here. Over there, because I think it makes it there, but that's going to be a messy one. I need to basically move the Tiqqun in multiple little jumps. Also, a thought occurred to me that because hull integrity, hull repair efficiency goes up a lot, hull integrity, I don't need to be positive all the time. I don't. I'm okay being a little bit negative, because if I'm a little bit negative, it'll start decreasing up until the point where the efficiency will catch up to it. I don't need to be maxed all the time. I do not need to be maxed the entire time. It just means that your fluctuation level won't be 100% full all the time. You'll be basically, if you're slightly below 100%, it'll decrease, and then at some point efficiency will increase as it gets more damaged, and it'll find an equilibrium point. What you need to do is make sure the equilibrium point isn't too bad. Right, it's almost done. Oh, I didn't turn that on. Sorry. There you go. Apologies. Looking for people working here. Version 7, how are you doing for actual workers here? Plenty of spare workers here at the moment. That's still churning away that. Again, I need to get myself... Actually, hang on. Electronics factory. Now we're doing all this stuff as well, but that basically reduces the amount of workers tremendously. I'm saving at the moment because if I ever, that would make it a lot easier to keep it on, because I think with them both active, it would be, this would be at 10 workers only. Anyway, see if this can go straight up to happy here, because most people should be living in at least optimized, if not better. Interesting. That is interesting. We have 40 spare here, so if we just delete you entirely... No, dismantle this one. They'll move into there.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
We have... Everything's full over there. Are we exactly full here right now? Now that I've destroyed that? Are we 100% full? We are 100% full. Because my theory is if I build another one of these... If I build another Domotic one over there... I've got theories.
No more resources available to mine.
Yeah. How are we doing here? Bunch of carbon there, more ice. Ice is not a problem, we got a lot of ice. You might as well find out where the ice is. If nothing else, it gives the So the carbon is there. The ice is here. Let's do that. That means that we avoid a lot of the water, which means you can try to grab the water later on. Okay, build that. That can be turned off. Okay, we're bringing silicon in again, which is nice, but silicon is full. We're bringing people in, breaking people up. How many workers are at the moment? We're 42 above limit here. Here we are 47 above limit here, which means I can actually have to turn these on and still be okay. We're towing the line, but it means we can start functioning here. That's not being built at the moment because that's currently broken.
A probe has completed its scan.
Workshop in 6. It's fine. It's now churning through. It's that. The second this goes up to positive, I'm going to turn on waste reduction. Because if I build another one of these, if I have 3 Domotic, it basically means like they're expensive in alloy and in electronics, but it means that basically Domotic quarters are a straight upgrade from optimized quarters. 70. If I remove one of these, you move over there. So currently we have 125 there and 110 in Domotic quarters, which means if I remove this, we'll have 10 people unemployed. Sorry, not unemployed, out of location. Right, this again, so we have 125 in there, 70 there, 70 there, 140. Most people are living in Domotic quarters. From people living mostly in cell housing. They're not, they're living mostly in Domotic quarters. Both Domotic quarters, that's 114 Domotic quarters. That should be more than just 0 there. What is this nonsense? I'm going to build the 3rd Domotic quarter there, by the way, just because. I need to wait for them to finish that out. What I'm going to do then, because I need to create space, I'm going to increase that. I'm going to increase these values to 80. So you are not. You produce your own. You don't.
No more resources available to mine.
Right, pause. We are way over capacity. We are over capacity here. So we'll temporarily turn this off again. How are you doing here? Numbers. 2015. 215. We'll move. We're currently at low here, but I'm gonna fill up another. I have currently 10 people there. We're gonna build another 70, which means I can get another 60 people in here. We have. If I can send in 30 workers and 30 non-workers here. Any crew, like from 1 to 6. 30 workers and 30 non-workers. Make it specific. 30 workers and 30 non-workers. The second we have a moment, we'll build the new ones out there as well. I'm waiting for you to finish. The second you're finished, we'll build. Help. Where are you?
Population transfer complete.
Thank you. A lot of people are unhappy here, but that's good. Bam. Put that there. Workers here are plentiful. We have, even with these 2 operational, building storage is full. So it is. They're just currently building here. They're now happy because 3 people in domestic propaganda are actually 3 positive here, which means I'm happy to turn this on and flip this to now you are also waste recycling. Oh, in 3.6 cycles, sure, but in 3.6 cycles I'll set up the thing there, at which point that'll be sending waste over there again. We'll be building up our waste again. The second this is done, we'll have full housing here. That's currently done over here. I will probably be switching a lot of these to mediums now. Now that I know what I'm doing with mediums, adding a bunch more mediums. Like, I don't think I need a medium for electronics, but I do need a medium for silicon. Probably need a medium for... I mean, a medium for alloy also would be very beneficial. Especially because of the efficiency bonus. I mean, this stuff here is 300, but it's actually 450 come the end times. Yeah, come the end times. Bam. That's completed.
Administrator.
New policy can be set. We'll send to waste recycling.
New policy.
Which means there are now 2. That's fine. You stockpile waste. And you send waste to, specifically, to 1. Because now it means you generate waste over time, as long as waste recycling is on, correct? That is the Nikkei, as long as while waste recycling is in effect, quarters produce waste at 1 waste per 20 inhabitants over 15 cycles. Which means every one of them is producing 3 waste. 3 and a bit waste per 15 cycles. Really? That seems like not a lot. I could turn on Nikkei support goal there. Currently building up over there. Right, think about it. We have enough to actually research something now. Let's not let that stand alone. I was thinking about turning on train station. Because it allows expansion of some of the building's influence to all sectors. So I'm kind of interested to see how that works out. Water treatment plant turns waste into water. Nuclear plant turns hydrogen into power. Exo-fighting domes, hull temples. We haven't got Cult of the Hull at the moment, as far as I'm aware. A health center. I'm assuming that's a population thing as well. Algae farms. Moderate amount of water for a large amount of food, where this is a significant amount of water to a large amount of food. And I don't know what the crop farms produce more waste as well. It's a possibility. So fighting domes increases stability. Batteries. Ow. Solid state batteries improves battery efficiency, deoxidized contacts, increases charging speed. Augmented building protocols, fire starter. Risk foresight and risk foresight. What's a risk foresight? Risk foresight resides solid state battery 1. Okay, let's work for that then. That's gonna be safety. I do think the fire is gonna become a thing next sector. So we can build them, but I've never seen a fire. So risk foresight requires solid state battery. And solid state battery is just generally useful anyway. So we will tick that in. Once that's done, we'll grab that, and we'll grab probably pneumatic steering. How expensive is it? And hey, questions. How expensive is it, and how big are they? Not too bad. Policy is active, which means that once that's, I'm going to wait for that to finish up. Once that's finished up, I will close it down again. But it means here we are completely, totally full, right? 70 there, so 120, 25 there, and these are all full. We're sending stuff over here, that's fine. Build a medium stockpile here. And I'll build one here as well. And this one I haven't decided what this is going to be yet. Silicon? I mean, we have plenty of silicon. So slowly just generating them over time, which is important. That's going to be the alloy one's probably going to be this one. But For that to be the alloy one, I need this to be alloy. This is going to be temporarily alloy. Oh, we have 10 people. 6 to 6. Why? Because you got hurt. That's way too many people, isn't it? That is way too many people, Alex. Okay, hold everything. Infirmary, that's maxed out. We'll do health center then. We did that. We can now do risk foresight. But I'm thinking about going for health center now. Actually, yeah. Train station, because we need the train station to give the first sector space space specialization. Then the health center eventually after that. Research that. Go. It'll take 4 cycles, but it'll take way more than that because we are low on that. Do I just build another one? Do I just build another one? No button. Population? Can I just get away with building one of these very, very quickly? Like, can I just speedily make another one of these right now? Within the next day, is that even feasible? Should have built it right there for it to be fast. I can take one of them down eventually, it's not a problem. It's just that I need this to be done as humanly fast, as quickly as possible. Should have put it like here. Because, yeah, we just lost 3 people, didn't we? No, 3 people just got improved, which 3 more people just got put in there. Okay, so we're not going to lose... We're not going to lose 10, we'll lose 7. If this isn't built fast enough. Build it, please. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, good. That's okay. It just means that I'll have to wait a little bit. I'm doing extra hours here because people are super duper busy because I've got these things which... Okay, that's gonna be temporarily turned off. There's still an extra hours. I've turned a lot of things on, haven't I? That's still on. Really weird. Because so many workers are injured. That's why we're extra hours, because a bunch of people are injured. Which means if I turn this off, we'll be basically optimal until some people come off cooldown. We can go temporarily into extra hours, but extra hours has an increased chance of accidents. We got 91 there. I do think that the amount of workplace workers required should be more visible. We're doing train stations. We'll put a train station here. I'm not sure how much we need for a population. Actually, can I find this out really quickly while we're waiting for things to happen? Oh, it automatically pauses if I tab out, okay. Population specialization. Sectors requires... Space T1 is 4 buildings. Space T2 is 7 buildings. Food is T1 is 6 buildings. Industry T1 is 6 buildings. Population T1 is question mark buildings. Thank you. Appreciate it. Lovely, isn't it? Population T1 is question mark buildings. Okay. Wow, this is a really weird website. It turns out ecosystem is based on tiles used. As of when this data was gathered, patches may have changed values to requirements, given how each sector is used. So basically, it's more about the... It's not about the amount of buildings, it's the amount of spaces you have dedicated to that thing, looks like. We're building, we're bringing in people, we're bringing in stuff. So, okay, look at, let's think of our, we can have another 35 people awake here, another 4 people awake there. Okay, let's make another 20, wake another 35 people. There's literally no downside to doing this. How are we doing over here? Still 32 people wounded. What are we doing space-wise at the moment? There's only silicon and people to be bringing back, nothing else around. Right, let's do a last minute. Say last minute check, like again, as if I'm gonna find anything. The iron, I forgot about the iron. We'll grab the iron done. Right, folks, I'll be back next episode. We just carry on. And I'm not sure what goal I'm heading towards here before I jump, but I'm definitely heading towards something before I jump. And I guess that's specialization. Can we work up to getting the full 1,600 people awake? My current expansion plans go up to 1,600 people because that's how many people I can feed. Am I gonna go up to that many people before I jump? It seems like the wiser thing to do, so that when we arrive, we have plenty of extra workers, a lot of stockpiled alloy, just ready to go out. Anyway, folks, I'll catch you all next time. See you then. Bye bye.